What's up, family? Back at you. Excuse me, I'm a little tired. I've been up pretty much all night. As you can see from the title, I'm on the Carnival Pride, and these are just some tips to have if you're getting on this ship. Excuse me again, I am tired. I'm doing it back to back, and we had to switch rooms, so I had to stay up all night, blah, blah, blah. Anyway, so I'm on Carnival Pride, as you can see. Nice. Carnival Pride was debuted in 2001, so it's an older ship. First thing, if you're coming, definitely bring wipes, antibacterial wipes to wipe down your cabin and your bathroom and everything. Wipe everything off before you take anything out. The drawers, all that, closets, all that. Wipe all that stuff. You know, you'd be surprised. On top of the TV, all that. You know, dust accumulates, especially in small areas. So definitely wipe that. Wipe all the handles, all that. Two, if you haven't started taking vitamin C and vitamins, you should bring some on the boat as well, but start taking them ahead of time to build up your immune system. You're around a lot of people, hundreds and thousands of people, and you know everybody has different habits. So to keep yourself from getting sick, definitely get your vitamin C on. Keep getting it on before you're on the ship and after. I mean during and after, whatever. Vitamin C is great all the time, right? Also, make sure you are on top of, the staff with certain things and everything. It's a great staff. They take care of you. They're very friendly, but, certain things I had one issue with was at certain points the jacuzzi wasn't hot enough, so we had to ask them to heat it up, and they did. It takes a lot of time though, so if you check the jacuzzi and let them know immediately that you want to raise the temperature, they're going to come over with a thermometer and check the water and whatever. Like, I don't understand why you need to check the water if you have several people saying the same thing. So that's something that they need to get with. Like I said, this is an older ship. This is the oldest ship I've ever been on, so this is a little new for me. Still a nice ship, very beautiful. A lot of great aesthetics, but safe ship. Most importantly, safe. But you need to come prepared. Oh, bring long charging ports, long cords, multiple charging ports. Definitely bring multiple, if you can, battery ports. Like these. You know what I mean? Now they have, as you can see, they have charging ports in the casino area, which is cool. You get drinks everywhere, but remember at a certain time things are gonna go down, and you only can get drinks at a certain area. Another thing too, make sure you controlling your liquor. You're not going too crazy. You can get in trouble on these boats. I've been on several cruises now where people have gotten in trouble, gotten locked up, gotten kicked off at ports, and arrested at the port. Like, the list goes on and on. Harassment issues, all that. So make sure you're on your P's and Q's if you are going to be drinking. Also, if you're going to be messing around with anything other than drinking, you know what I'm talking about? Well, you better think twice. If you get caught, your ass is grass. So, you take that and do whatever you want with it. You know what I mean? At the end of the day. But yeah, bring the charging ports, bring cords, bring long cords, because this ship is older. So when it debuted, cell phones and technology wasn't as pertinent as it is today, where now, there's charging ports and plugs right next to your bed and all that. It's not like that on the ship, because the ship is older. So make sure you bring long cords, charging ports, again, the battery, and just have a good time. The food is good. Food is pretty decent for the most part. I suggest going to dine. When I go dine, I give them $5-10. preferably you try to, make it. I like to tip them after I make my order. Like once I make my order, I give them a little tip, and then, not saying that they weren't going to give me great service before, but they're more grateful and everything that you give them some cash and all that. Same thing with your state-room person, take care of them. You know what I mean? I only get sodas. I don't drink anymore, but I still tip like $1. I get a soda here and there, or a couple dollars for like a milkshake or coffee. So there's bill breakers in the casino where you can just come down and break some bills, and I just try to keep fives, and for the most part, like I'll keep a 20, fives, a couple of fives, and a couple of five singles, a couple of fives, and maybe a 20 somewhere, so I can break that down later. Just to set tips and stuff where I need to. Smoking deck is on 9, on deck 9. Pretty much everything that goes with food is on deck 9. Serenity deck is also on deck 9. Lido, so everything is on deck 9 except for 2 and 3. So the main decks you're going to be on the most is 2, 3, and 9. 9 is of course the food, so that's the most popular deck because it has everything up there. That's where the outside smoking deck is. There's another outside smoking deck on 3, but they don't have like chairs and stuff out there, so it's like you just gotta go out there and stand, which is horrible. So go upstairs, if you smoke on 9. Only thing I don't like is that the smoking deck is by the pool, and it's not too close, so it's not like it's off, but it's still it's kids in the pool, jacuzzi and stuff, and it's like you're smoking. But it's standoffish enough that you don't, you feel like you are separated from it. What else? But 2 and 3, because so 2 has, of course, the bottom of the atrium. It has the casino, of course. It has the bottom deck of the theater. Has the alchemy bar. Has the club. So 2, you're going to be on that lot. So the main 2 decks is 2 and 9. 2 and 9, you're going to be up and down, and everything else is in between. You got some stuff on 3, which is like mostly like the upper deck for the theater. The shopping is on 3. But the casino's on 2, club's on 2, atrium, bottom of the atrium's on 2, theater's on 2, but it goes upstairs 2, 3 to deck 3. So those are 2, 3, and 9 are going to be the main decks that you want to focus on when you get on Carnival Pride, and that's what you're going to be on, and just have fun and do what you do. If you're getting off port, don't take too much with you. Because we can take whatever you want, but just don't take certain things that's going to get you in trouble or anything like that. Get off the port, have a good time. Always get back early. Don't play around. Get back early. Get back early. Give yourself a cutoff. Like, all right, by this time I'm gonna, get back.
They'll just put where I get nervous. I don't want to push.
They've been doing it since they were in
Excuse
kindergarten.
me. Yeah, we're on the cruise, right? We're on the cruise, right? Can't say nothing. We out here. But anyway, go out there, get back early, give yourself a time that you're going to come back, you know what I mean? Find out. Always get all the details about everything. If you're gambling, I don't support it. But my wife does gamble, but we make a good team because I don't gamble. So when she wins big or she wins a good amount of money, she calls me, and I still gotta pry her away from it. It's crazy, but she'll, we take the money out. That's the key. When you win, you have to take the money out and get it tangible. So if you win some money, if you win some profit, take it out, go to the ATM, take that cash out, go to your room, put that up, put it in the safe or put it in your room, whatever, put that up and get it home. I was on the last cruise I was on before this cruise. I met one lady who by the middle of the cruise lost $26,000, and she still was gambling. I met another girl who lost $20,000. So you can lose a lot of money. This place is a casino. It's a floating casino. So be careful with what you're doing. Have fun, but if you do win, know when to stop. Go take the money out, take it to the room, and then go back to play. And you say, okay, at least I'm taking this back home. So, try to have a buddy system with somebody who doesn't have a gambling problem, because y'all gamblers, y'all ain't no joke. That shit's crazy. God bless it, though. I'm from Atlantic City. I get it. That's why I don't gamble. But anyway, yeah, things like that. Everything else is good. There's a sauna and a steam room in the fitness area, in the locker room of the male and female. You can't do, there's not a co-ed one, but there's in each locker room. There is each gender's locker room. There's a steam room and a sauna. Unlimited towels in the fitness area. They have lockers, big showers, so you can literally do whatever you need to do there. The fitness center is beautiful. I'm gonna post a video on that in my shorts. But yeah, it's gorgeous. Good view, so good. It's a beautiful ship. It's just like I said, it's a little old, but it moves good. I heard some rooms were too cold, so you might want to be on top of that. You just got to be on top of things. You can't just say, oh well. You got to be on top of things when things happen, because you're here on vacation. You're here for your luxury and convenience, so you have to make sure that you are applying that to your trip to maximize it. Don't be a a-hole, but be kind, but and have a good time, because the people on this trip are cool. Just be wary of people that's drinking. You be wary of your drinking, and have a great time. Enjoy yourself. God bless.